Hello, Ray Phoenix here, and this is Milipede for the Atari 2600. This version is probably better than Centipede on the 2600, and it might even be better than its original arcade counterpart, because actually, this version actually is pretty intense. I mean, there's a lot of enemies everywhere. It's always hard to maneuver around them, especially those spiders that keep randomly moving around. Their mechanics are completely random. So is the mechanics of the Milipede that comes running at you. You get DDT to use on them in this game. You can shoot the DDT bombs and it explodes, which kills off a lot of them, which I guess is good. And this game's most like a spaceship shooter almost, or some kind of like Galaxian, that kind of game. But only this game's not set in space. Instead, it's set in a garden. You have to fight evil in a garden. I guess this truly is a garden of good and evil. Because there's bugs and there's things you have to shoot at in this game. It kind of was your, a lot of space games, but Galaxian came out before this, and Galaxian had enemies in the game that resemble bugs, like bug-like aliens. And then Activision later made a game called Spider Fighter, which you basically did the same thing. You have to defend your garden from evil pests and things like that. And then there was a game called Bugatron Gold, where you have a PC game where you had to, from the early 2000s, where you had to kill bugs in space. I guess they took this concept and really just made it spaced out. I already made plenty of I already made 2 videos of Bugatron Gold, and I do plan on making more videos of that game in the future. But this is Milipede on 2600, as I keep saying. This game is, again, very fun. It's very challenging, too. You need to be a master and know how to play this game well. What's interesting is games just don't seem to last very long, but once you game over after your first game, start another game, you start at 30,000 points. Then when you game over from that game, start another game, you start at 60,000 points. And the game seems to last longer. The more score you have, the game seems to be easier and last longer, which is kind of strange. I don't know why they did that, but that's how it is. I know these games typically have game variations. Not necessarily sure if you could. I think you probably could access the game variations by using the emulator. And it was like that too on the Atari Anthology Collection on the PS2. I also have some on the Atari Anthology Collection on the PS2, which is a really good way if you have to play Atari games. If you have a PS2, if you have a PS2, that's a good collection to get. And it also came out on the original Xbox too. So if you have an original Xbox, it's never a good game to get, because like over 80-something Atari 2600 games. Of course, it's quantity over quality, kind of like an Action 52 situation. Not all the games are going to be good. A lot of them are good, and some of them are going to downright suck. That's what you get when you have a collection of a bunch of games that has like 85 games on it. At least its ratio of good to bad games is a lot better than the Intellivision collection. The Intellivision Lives collection on the PS2, GameCube, and Xbox. There was like 60-something games in that collection, and only 10 to 15 of them were good. Hey, at least it's better than them all being bad, like an Action 52, or it gives you 52 crappy games. Or, no, the games on Action 52 may not necessarily have been crappy, but a lot of the games that are on Action 52, someone's just, well, it's an NES game, and this doesn't belong to NES, it belongs to Atari, kind of like that game where you have to shoot at sharks, like in Jaws, you have to shoot at sharks. The spiders are the worst part of this game. The spiders are the ones that always move around and get you, but if you could shoot them fast enough, you could defeat them, you could get a lot of points for doing that. And then there's these bug things that rain from the sky. You could shoot again, it's a lot of them. It's kind of like thousands of points. Yeah, you could score thousands of points off doing that. You also get scored too. Those things, when Milipede die, they turn into those mushrooms. They don't look like mushrooms, they look more like rectangles, but you could shoot them and get another point. Yeah, this is 1 point added to your score. 1 point, it's a grade about 1 point. Well, I guess every little bit counts, right? I mean, come on, every little bit does count, right? That's as good as save up your points and get as many points as you can. Ooh, the spider hit me again. Just getting the spiders always get. See, look, now I'm going to start a new game, and look at that. 60,000 points. I begin with 60,000 points. Not 0 points. No, it doesn't start you with 0 points, nor does it start you at 30,000 points. It starts you at 60,000 points in a matter of seconds. Look at that, 64,000 points. Look at that, I gained that much in only 65, 67,000. Look, it's only been a few seconds, and I'm gaining thousands of points in only a few seconds. If only money works with it. Well, I guess money does work with that for some people. That's how a lot of those billionaires, how do you think billionaires got all their money? All those people that play the stock market. Yeah, the stock market. It might as well be a form of gambling, really. It's people that make a dishonest living, like gambling, a game for fools. That's what I like. No offense to people that gamble, but I think gambling is fraud. Real people should make real money by doing real jobs, actually working for it, not being a man-child that sits in their parents' basement all day long playing games. I'm just describing myself now. But I'm not a man-child, no. I don't play games all day long either. I do other things too. I go out for walks. I do photography sometimes. I draw a lot. I write a lot. I go to school. I do animation work in school, related work in school. I'm in an animation 3D program in school where I learn about animation and I learn how to make my animated productions and things like that. I get decent enough marks in that course. I'm going to graduate and become an animator or a creator someday. Plan on becoming like a future writer and drawer someday in the future. You might hear some of my creations in the future, but I'm talking about the future now. Future tense, that's something no one really ever talks about, so I'll stop doing that. This game has a lot of future tense in it. I wonder what my final score is. I'm already at 85,000 points. It's like these simple little games. Some of the games, these few short little games I'm playing, it's really just one long game. It's like the game's trying to do things to make you want to keep playing it. And so they're not even making any money off of you for this. It means an Atari 2600 game. You already bought the game, so it's not like it's putting a recorder in or something like that. So that's the end of these games. This is Ray Phoenix signing out.